Hey guys, what's up? God bless everyone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Help me reach 200 subscribers. So far, I'm doing great. I'm out of the 90s after I posted that one video of how to hide my subscribers. So I am here to help those who need help to succeed in their nursing journey, because one day I also needed help. I did my research and I just learned to be, responsible. I learned to prioritize and to plan, and that helped me be successful. So now, that being said, I am officially an LPN, as you know. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about how to study for the NCLEX. And this could be the Nclex PN or the nclex-rn. As you know, my videos are mainly about lifestyle, how-to videos, and nursing. That being said, I want to tell you guys a little bit about the backstory of my uworld journey. And basically, I want to start off by saying that prior to uworld, I did try Kaplan's, because my school had Kaplan's and we purchased that in our tuition. So we literally did a whole bunch of tests and stuff like that from Kaplan. I felt like it was hard, but it wasn't like too hard, but the rationales were so hard to understand for me because it was just too much to read. Then I tried Archer Review. I honestly felt Archer Review's questions were just so compacted with so much material that it was hard for me to actually sit down and do that. And then I had the Saunders book. I love to read, but when it's something that I have to do and not because I like to do it, I just couldn't sit down and read that book. It was just too bulky for me. I felt like I knew the material, but I just needed to do questions. For me, it was just focusing on how to understand critical thinking questions. So that being said, I finally purchased uworld. I did a 3-month one after I graduated in March, and I said I'm gonna do this for 3 months and just do the whole questions. Came April, I scheduled my test for May 26th, and then I was doing more and more questions, and I felt like I was getting ready on uworld. I started using uworld. Hey, no dragon. I started using uworld with the timed mode because I know that I get a little anxious with tests and stuff like that. So I just started prepping myself for the actual test, despite knowing that we had 5 hours to actually take the NCLEX. So once I started feeling more comfortable with the format, with being on time mode, and just building up my confidence level to being able to do a lot of questions in a short amount of time, I then moved to the tutor mode. And the tutor mode helped me because I was able to do the question and understand why I got it right and wrong, and I would quickly skim through that. So basically, when I hit the 2-month mark is when I got a little bit more serious. And that's when I actually sat down every day and did a 75 assessment, or not assessment, a 75 question quiz or whatnot, and I would just try to do that once or twice a day. But by the last month, I just started to sit down and really take it question by question, very slowly, and just basically trying to focus on the areas that I was very weak in. For me, it was, I want to say, not pediatrics anymore. In the beginning, it was pediatrics, but it started to become I think it was Jerry Care, but it was one of those systems that I was kind of weak in, I think it was kidney questions and stuff like that. But a couple tips and tricks. Sit boy, good boy. A couple tips and tricks I can give you guys is do a lot of question banks. For me, I focus mainly on uworld only because I had already did Kaplan in the past in school. I didn't feel like that was the one for me, so I switched to uworld. I did all 2,000 questions on that question bank, and I'm going to show you guys in a couple pictures I'll post here and here on how the first assessment that So the uworld that I chose had 2 assessments. So the first assessment I took was when I first had started it, and I got a borderline. So basically it shows me here that my percentile was in the 22nd or 22nd percentile, and I had borderline chances of passing. And correct questions I got right were 43, incorrect were 57. And basically it showed me like a breakdown of each subject name and system. So then when I took, and that one was in March 4th of 2021. Then when I took my second assessment in May 17th of 2021, it's okay. 2 days prior to 17, 18, 19. So 1 day prior, or 1 or 2 days prior to my actual test, because I had switched it from May 26th to May 19th because I was just feeling ready. Like I knew it or I didn't know it. And in my mind, I knew it, but I couldn't let my nerves and all the extra stuff get the best of me. So I took it again as my final assessment, and it told me I got correct 56, incorrect 44, and my percentile was 43. And my chances of passing were high. So that's a pretty big jump, guys. If you think about it, 22 percentile to 43, that's a good 20 something points. I went from borderline to high chances of passing. And then on May 19th of 2021, and I passed. I went up to 145. I took 3 hours, but the end goal was accomplished. I passed it, and now I'm hopping onto my LPN to RN journey. And honestly, guys, I am excited because honestly, if you sit down, you stop procrastinating, and you start focusing on the end goal, you will succeed in life. And that being said, guys, peace out. I hope this video helped you guys, and